Neily on Nutrition. I'm with Shelley Rael, private practice dietitian in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and we are talking about diet myth number 3, and that is
that carbs are fattening.
Okay.
Yeah. So people say they cut out carbs make them fat, and there's a few things to go along with that. As I tell people all the time, you know, nutrition's not black and white, yes, no answers. There's many things that are involved with it. Carbohydrates in and of themselves aren't fattening. They're not higher in calories than other foods. Actually, they're one of the, I mean, per gram, it's lower in calories compared to fat, of course. But what happens is people say, I cut out carbs, I lost a lot of weight, and, well, you know, they cut out the sugar, the candy, the
limit the carb that should be limited.
The sodas, the refined carbohydrates, but the plant-based carbohydrates, the fruits, the vegetables aren't the carbs that are making people fat.
Exactly.
If you had 5 oranges, you wouldn't be fat, or overweight. And the other thing that I often tell people too is when you cut out carbs, you're also losing a lot of water. Carbs and water are best friends, BFFs, and so when the carbs are gone, you lose a lot of water. And as soon as you have a piece of toast, all that water comes back, and the weight fluctuates. So, you know, on one hand, yes, carbs can, you know, cutting out carbs can help you lose weight, but that'll happen with any food group that you cut out altogether.
Comes down to calories.
Yes, and it's the quality of the carbohydrates. Again, calories are calories, but when we're having the good calories, or the healthier calories, so to speak, whether they're carbs or fat or protein, it's going to be healthier, better for us than we're having the refined, processed junk. That tends to be carbohydrates and fat.
Exactly.
So.
Well, you know, all carbohydrates are plant-based foods.
Yes.
And, you know, the fruits, the vegetables, the whole grains.
Right.
And then you've got your refined, you know, carbohydrates.
Yeah.
And that's where American Heart Association has a recommendation for 6 teaspoons of added sugar.
Right.
Added sugar per day in men, 9 teaspoons. And that's what, 24 and 36 grams. Right. So, so that's something too. And one of the things too, I think people are too quick to look at sugar on the labels.
Yes.
Because just because it has sugar, you know, something might be a yogurt, and it has sugar in it, yes, but that's the lactose from the milk. And I get that a lot. So.
I get that a lot. I help people learn that label where it says sugars does not distinguish between added and naturally occurring sugars. So I tell them, look at the ingredients list, and it's sugar or corn syrup or pure cane syrup or honey or molasses or any of the many aliases of added sugar. There's still no way to know how much of those grams of sugar are added or naturally occurring, but the lower that sugar is on the list of ingredients or not there at all, the better that's going to be. And that's a frustrating part with the labels. But
I know. That's
one day at a time.
That's why people come to see registered dietitians, so they can
exactly.
learn these things.
We can teach them this.
Thank you. Again, this is Neily on Nutrition, and we'll see you in the next video.